Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Dak going to start out going to the air. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Pollard again. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Third and 5. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On the give, this is their fullback. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. They'll try and run with their fullback. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott now. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. No score after one on EA Sports. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. On the counter, this is Singletary. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd down and a yard. Throwing, Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pollard again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Stroud now on second down. That's complete. It's Collins. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Stroud now on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 7. Stroud. Flush to his right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And this one quickly to Lamb. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Eric Murray. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Taking a shot for Dell here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Singletary again. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Throwing now is Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down. On the give, this is Singletary. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Going for it with Pierce. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Check 26, check 26.
Cowboy 80.
Check 99, check 99.
Pierce. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Andrew Beck punching it in from a yard away. And the Texans have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Buying time to his left. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
The second down throw now from Stroud. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery from the touchdown and also a two-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early?
Brandon Cooks. Still going inside the 20. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.